Good morning, students. This is Vinay sir, your mathematics teacher. Once again, I welcome you all to the online class organized by Alchemy School. In the previous class, we all have discussed how we can solve an equation and how we can find the solution of equation. Okay? And we have taken the exercise 2.1. I hope you all have cleared the exercise. Today, we all are going to discuss about the word problems that is given in exercise 2.2. Okay? So let's try to understand the word problems. In word problems, we have to see, we have to find, we have to know how we can form the equations, and then after how we can find its solution. Okay, so let's start it. So students, today we all are going to start the exercise 2.2, and the question that we all are going to take here is question number 1. Okay, let's see what is given in the question number 1. If you subtract 1 upon 2 from a number and multiply the result by 1 upon 2, you get 1 upon 8. What is the number? Can we find this number? We don't have the number. From that we are subtracting 1 by 2 and then we are multiplying 1 by 2. Okay, when we subtract 1 by 2 and when we multiply 1 by 2 from the result, then we get 1 upon 8. These informations are given in the question, but ultimately we don't have the number. From that we are going to subtract 1 upon 2. Okay, so let's see how we can find that number. Okay, already we have discussed, when we don't have a number, we can take the variable that represent the unknown value. Okay, so to represent this unknown value, we can take a variable. So let the number is x. You can take any variable instead of x. You can take y, you can take z, you can a, b, c, d, any that you want to take. So I have taken here the variable x to represent the unknown number. Okay, so according to the question, we have to subtract 1 by 2 from the x. Okay, so let's see. X minus 1 upon 2. When we subtract these two values, we will get the result, and the result will be multiplied by 1 upon 2, and finally we get the result 1 upon 8. So we have an equation. Let's see how we can solve this equation. Okay, so students, you can see here 1 upon 2 is multiplied to x minus 1 upon 2. So either we can change the side of this 1 upon 2, we can take this 1 upon 2 to the other side of equal to, and it will be changed into division. Okay, because it is here in multiplication. Or we can multiply this 1 by 2 with 1 upon 2 and x. Okay, so we can multiply x into 1 upon 2. Remember the property, remember the distributive property over subtraction. Okay, so we can multiply this 1 upon 2 with x, and we can multiply this 1 upon 2 with minus 1 upon 2. Is equal to 1 upon 8. When we multiply these two values, we will get here x upon 2 minus 1 upon 4 is equal to 1 upon 8. This 1 upon 4 will be taken to the other side, and because it is here in subtraction, when it goes to the other side, it will be changed into addition. Okay, so x upon 2 is equal to 1 upon 8 plus 1 upon 4. Okay, so we have to find the LCM to add these values. Okay, we know that. Okay, so what will be the LCM of these two values? The LCM will be 8. Okay, so LCM of 8 and 4 is 8. We have to make the denominators equal. So x upon 2 is equal to 1 upon 8, 1 into 1 plus 1 upon 4, 2 into 2, x upon 2. Now we have 1 upon 8 plus 2 upon 8, and the denominators are equal here. Okay, so x upon 2 is equal to 8 and 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 upon 8. Okay. Now we can write here x upon 2 is equal to 3 upon 8. Students, we know that this 2 is here in division, and when it goes to the other side it will be multiplied. Okay. So x is equal to 3 upon 8, and when this 2 goes to the other side it will be multiplied to this, and we'll get here 3 2s are 6 upon 8. Okay, we know that we can cancel it out by 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. So finally we got the value x is equal to 3 upon 4. So the number that we have taken as x is 3 upon 4. So we can write our statement here. So the number will be 3 upon 4. That's it. The next question that we all are going to take here is question number 2. So the perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 150 meter. Its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. Okay. What are the length of breadth of the pool? So we have to find the length and breadth of the pool. Only we have given the perimeter of rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter and its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. So if we assume the breadth of the swimming pool as x, so easily we can write its length. Okay, so let the breadth of swimming pool is x meter. Okay, so when the breadth of the swimming pool is x meter, as it is given here, its length will be 2 meter more than twice of its breadth. So we can write here 2 into its breadth is x and plus 2 because it is 2 meter more. So the length, so the breadth of that pool is x meter and the length of that pool is 2x plus 2 meter. Okay, so now we have the breadth of the swimming pool and we have the length of the swimming pool, and it is given already in the question. The perimeter of swimming pool is swimming pool is 154 meter. Okay, so what is the formula of perimeter of rectangle? Because the swimming pool is in rectangular shape. Okay, so we know that perimeter of a rectangle, or we can write here rectangular swimming pool is equal to 2 length plus breadth. This is the formula to find the perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool. So we have the perimeter here that is given 154 meter. So we can write here 154 is equal to 2. What is the length? So the length is 2x plus 2. And what is the breadth? The breadth is x. Okay, now we have the equation here. We can solve this equation to find the value of x. So let's see, 154 is equal to 2, and when we solve this bracket we get here 2x plus 2 plus x. Okay, when this x and this 2x will be added, we get here 154. This 2x and this x will be added and we get here 3x plus 2. Now we can open the bracket. So 154 is equal to 2 3s are 6, 2 into 3x plus 2 into 2, and we'll get here 154 is equal to 2 3s are 6x plus 4. This 4 will be taken to this side, to the other side of equal to, and it will be subtracted because it is here in addition. So 154 minus 4 is equal to 6x. So we can write here 6x is equal to 150. Okay. Now x will be 150 divided by 6. Why? Because this 6 is here in multiplication. So when it goes to the other side, it changes into division. Okay. So when we divide this 150 by 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 5s are 30, 25. So the value of x is 25. So the breadth of the swimming pool is x is equal to 25 meter. What is about the length? So we had taken length is equal to, it was 2x plus 2. So we can take here 2 into 25 because the value of x is 25 we got. So 25 plus 2, we get here 25 2s are 50 and plus 2. So it will be 52 meter. So we got here what is the breadth of that swimming pool, that is 25 meter, and what is the length of swimming pool, that is 52 meter. That's it. The next question that we all are going to take here is question number 3. The base of an isosceles triangle is 4 upon 3 centimeter. The perimeter of the triangle is 4, 2 upon 15 centimeter. What is the length of either of remaining equal sides? So to understand this question, we have to understand what is the property of an isosceles triangle. So we know that when we make an isosceles triangle here, okay, it has two equal sides. These two sides are equal, and this is the base of this isosceles triangle, okay, and the base is the different from the two equal side. Isosceles triangle means it has two equal sides and the third side is different from equal sides. Okay. Now the base of this triangle is given here as 4 upon 3 centimeter. So this is 4 upon 3 centimeter, and it is not given anything about the equal sides. Okay. So we can take it as x. These two sides will be x. Okay. And when we add these three sides, we get the perimeter of this triangle. So the perimeter of the triangle is given here 4 and 2 upon 15 centimeter. Okay, so these are the information which are given here. Okay, so let's see. Given informations are base of an isosceles triangle is 4 upon 3 centimeter. Okay, next thing is perimeter of the triangle is 4, 2 upon 15 centimeter. Okay, now we are going to start the solution of this question. So first thing, we have to assume the value of the two equal sides. Okay, so let the value of the remaining equal sides as x. So now we can write perimeter of triangle is equal to side plus side plus side. Okay, we have the perimeter given here, that is 4, 2 upon 15, and we have the side x and plus the base is 4 upon 3. We can add these two values. We will find here 4, 2 upon 15 is equal to, and when we add these two values, we will get here 2x plus 4 upon 3. So now we can see when we add these 2x, we get here 2x, and 4 upon 3 will be added to x, and this 4, 2 upon 15 will be changes to its improper form. Okay, so when we change this mixed fraction as improper format, 15 4s are 60, and this 2 will be added here. So we'll find here 62 upon 15 is equal to 2x plus 4 upon 3. This 4 upon 3 will be taken to the other side, and we will get here 62 upon 15 minus 4 upon 3 is equal to 2x. Okay, so we know that to subtract these two values, we have to find the LCM first, and then we have to change the denominators as equal. Okay, so let's find what is the LCM. We can write here LCM of 15 and 3. 15 and 3 is 15. Okay, it's 15. So now let's make the denominators equal. So 62 upon 15, we can, it is not required to multiply. Okay, so 62 upon 15, so already it has the 15 as denominator. 62 upon 15, so already it has 15 as denominator, so it is not required to multiply, or if you want to multiply, you can multiply by 1 or by 1. Then minus 4 upon 3. Okay, so when we are going to change this 3 as 15, we have to multiply it by 5. This also will be multiplied by 5. Then we get here 2x. Okay, this will be 62 upon 15 minus 4 5s are 20 upon 15 is equal to 2x. 15 62 minus 20 is equal to 2x, and finally we get here 42 upon 15 is equal to, now we have 42 upon 15 is equal to x is equal to 2x. So we know that, and we can see here this 2 is in multiplication with x. So when we are going to change the side of this 2, we are taking this 2 to the other side of equal to, it will be in division with 42 upon 15. Okay, so let's divide it. 42 upon 15 divided by 2 is equal to x. Okay, so students, you know that we can write this as fraction 42 upon 15 divided by 2 upon 1 is equal to x, and when we are going to divide these, so we have to convert it into multiplication, and this 2 upon 1 will be changes into its reciprocal. Okay, so 42 upon 15 into 1 upon 2 is equal to x, and finally we get the value here 42 upon 15 to the 30. We know that this 42 upon 30, this 42 and this 30, both numbers are divisible by 6, so we can cancel it by 6. 6 7s are 42 and 6 5s are 30. So the value of x is, 7 upon 5 centimeter. This can be written as 5 1s are 5 and 5 2 7 upon 5 as mixed fraction in centimeter. Okay, so we can write our conclusion here. the remaining equal sides of the triangle are x equal to 1 and 2 upon 5 centimeter each. Okay, so this is the solution of R. So students, practice for these questions. When we will meet again, then we'll try to take these some more questions. Question number 4 and question number 5 you can solve by yourself. You can try. So students, today we all have discussed how we can form an equation, how we can form an algebraic equation, and how we can find its solution. We have taken some questions from exercise 2.2. Practice for these questions and try to solve the other questions by yourself. Okay, we'll take the remaining questions in the next class. Till then, keep learning, stay safe and stay at home. Thank you so much.